Let's get this show on the road, you heard me? Let's see what we got. This video reaction, I believe this is the Challenger flight from the 80s, which is something I'm excited to see new content about. Because as far as, this conspiracy research or conspiracy entertainment goes, I've only seen a couple documentaries or even people speak on it over the years. It's real short and simple. It goes like this. Yeah, all that was just fake. They did that as a distraction to end off all public interest in the space program. So where all the momentum up to that point, the energy behind the space program, they were capitalizing on that energy and that money, essentially money-making momentum. And that the people thought they were working as hard, as in people, as in the population, thought they were, as a society, we were going in a direction, which was a dead end to begin with. It was just all a farce. But this was the Challenger space shuttle catastrophe debacle was the public ending of all space, travel, interest, or whatever, however you're going to look at it. But so I'm interested to see what this video is about. Let's get it.
After the launch, the shuttle exploded and all 7 crew members lost their lives. This is Judy Resnick, an engineer and pilot aboard the Challenger mission. In 2013, an eagle-eyed internet user found Judith Resnick, a law professor at Harvard Law School. Some people were a little taken aback by the identity.
Of course, it would be Harvard, Yale. If you want to know where all the foul things come from as far as policies that affect large groups of the population, they come from think groups that are headquartered at Harvard, Yale, and the Ivy League schools.
Name, age, and likeness, so they started digging. This is Michael J. Smith, also an engineer and pilot aboard the Challenger shuttle, who passed away that fateful day in 1986 at the age of 39 years old. This is Dr. Michael J. Smith, professor of engineering at the University of Wisconsin. This is Sharon Christa McAuliffe, arguably one of the most famous things about the Challenger mission. She was supposedly just a teacher that was picked at random to be one of the astronauts, which made it all the more tragic when she passed away due to the Challenger disaster in 1986. This is Sharon A. McAuliffe, also a law professor.
I implore you to look into Operation Northwoods. And if you are familiar with it, look into it at a level past just a cursory glance when you look and you see, oh yeah, they wanted to put on basically public displays to have the public interest on said thing and then blow it up to shock the public into basically not wanting shock the public into not wanting or shock the public into wanting whatever the next narrative presented before them would be. I.e., oh man, boom, these planes flew into this building. We've never been attacked on American soil before. This hasn't happened. Anything like this hasn't happened since Pearl Harbor. I guess we got to go to war. And the people are in such a fervor. War? All right, war is what we're doing then.
Received her degree shortly after the Challenger disaster. Dick Scobie was the commander of the mission. Here's Commander Dick Scobie next to Richard Scobie, the CEO of Cows and Trees. Here's his company's original logo. It's a cow, but it's not in a tree. It's strapped to a rocket, and gee, that jet stream kind of looks familiar. In fact, just in case I wasn't making it clear, the top picture is the Challenger ship shortly after exploding. So, Astronauts Ronald McNair and Ellison Onizuka both passed away when the Challenger shuttle exploded. Miraculously, it was found out that they both had twin brothers, Carl McNair and Claude Onizuka. But ancestry searches were done for both Carl and Claude, and there was no birth records found. The odds of 2 sets of identical twins in a crew of 7 are astronomical. But that's just a theory. Rest in peace to the crew of the Challenger space shuttle mission.
Bunch of actors playing a role. That's a good video. Shout out to Brett Fedor. Yeah, shout out to him for his video. I appreciate it. That was wild.